Hello, how are you? I hope you are fine. Today I will tell you about migration in Laravel. Laravel gives us lot of good features and migration is one of them. So with the migration command, we can create table in our database. We can see in our database's name is mentor. It's empty now. Now we will create the table using Laravel migration command. Right? We will go to the CMD and in our project folder here we will type php artisan made migration create and table name is the customer is the students, right? Students, and type a table again, then we press enter. Here it create the migration file. Here these are the by default files in Laravel, right? We will open the file, and there are two methods in it, up and down. The up method is used to add new table column or indexes, while the down method is used to reverse the operation performed by the up method. There is that last name is schema, and there's a lot of predefined function, but here there's a create function. We execute a function and we decide the blueprint of a table. And there are two things by default: id and timestamp. But before Laravel 7 there was no attribute of id. Now Laravel consider in a table these two must be exist. If we want to change the id is the primary and if we want to change the id with our custom name, and if we want to change it to customer id or student id, then it will be student id, right? And in student table there is also, I will type here so it will save over time. These are the attributes in a student table, right? We press here, and in student table there's a column name is name, and its data type is string and its length is 60 characters. And there's also a column name is the email. Its type is also string and the length is 100 character. If we want to restrict or force the column to have only the values among these values, then we will use the enum type. Enum, we can use enum for gender is either the female or male. F for female, M for M. Here we use it, right? And student also have the password field in a table. Here its type is string. If we will not enter the length, then it will by default take to 55 characters, right? Laravel provides a lot of these things. We can see it on Laravel website. In the browser we will open the laravel.com and we goes in this section. Here we can see it. We have the string, text, time, id, double, enum, boolean, etc. If we want to set if we want the type of boolean is the main true or false. Usually it used when we set the status of the student is absent or present or active or inactive. Then we will use the boolean type, right? and default is used if user not enter the customer status, then it will take by default one. If we want some field null label, then we use null label. We can use usually for date of birth of a student, right? Date of birth, if we will not enter, then it will be nullable, right? If we will not set the date of birth of a student, then it will take nullable. Now, but the point is that how we can send it to the database, right? We will save it and we will go to the cmd. Now we will enter php artisan migrate. We will press enter. We can see the magic here. It will show all the table here, and over table is the student. We can see its name is student id is the primary key, name is the 60 character, email 100, gender is the enum, fm, password is by default 255 character, status is boolean 1 or 0, right? Date of birth is the date, right? And here there's a table name is the migration. It will show we migrate 5 tables. In Laravel, migration table is used to track how many migration in a database. In our migration, there are 5 migration in our database. Rollback is the Laravel command used to remove the last migration from the database. We can see it PHP artisan migrate rollback. It remove the tables from our database. Only the migration is left, right? It remove all the table from our database, right? Sometimes there are some common errors in our migration file. Here is our migration file is the student. um, we can see it. If we change, if we remove d from date, remove the 80, and usually this is the typing error. This is the typing error by the developer. So we will run the command, right? It will give us the error, right? It generate these 4 tables, but on student table it gives us the error blueprint de does not exist. It's we understand it. We made the blueprint of object that is table, and all the method name is date. But here here that name is d. So we understand it and we will fix the error and run the command, right? It will create the student table again, right? And there's one more command is the refresh. It will delete all the tables from the database and make all the table again. We can see it php artisan migrate refresh. Sorry, type in mistake php artisan migrate refresh. It first of all it delete all the table and made all the tables again, right? If we add a new column in a table, then we will use uh, the the command is the php artisan made migration, add columns to students table, right? It will make one more migration file in migration folder. We can see it. Yes, this is the file. And here we can add the city in the student table which we forget it, right? We will do it. The table, its type is string, name is city, is 60 characters, nullable, nullable, and we want it after gender, right? We will type here, right? And here we are using the after is the modifier, um, fire, means it will add the city column after the gender, right? Now we will go to the cmd php audition migrate. It add the column in our student table. We can see it. After gender, it add the column name is city. I hope you understand the migration of a table in a Laravel. Please share with your friends, and if you are not still subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel so that I will make more videos for you. Thanks for watching my videos. Take care.